All right, man. So what we got going here and what we've been kind of going over is, you can call it modes, but what I've showed you is just like the A natural minor. All right, A natural minor. Then the Locrian, that's bad off of here. The Locrian, which is it's a B diminished. Be a B diminished right there, and then you got your C. All right. Off your C major seventh or the C major type of sound. So when you're talking about the differences between, say, the A minor, natural minor, and then your A minor pent, a lot of the same notes. Where I have a tendency to really, when I was learning these, and I was trying to learn how to play, what you really did was, for me, is I went off and I concentrated on the half steps, because in a pentatonic realm, there's no half steps really. So I picked out, like, because that's on the minor you have a second to a minor third, then you have a fifth to a minor sixth. So you concentrate, for me, I concentrated on those half steps. Right? So that's where I began my journey. So something like this, okay, if I'm playing, this is a groove that's in like A minor to D7, A minor, then it goes to F, which is in C, to E7, back to A minor. So all those chord shapes, all those chords are in C major scale. So anything I play in the natural minor scale or the Locrian scale, or of course the major, those are all going to work within those chord frames. So this, I'll give you an idea of where I kind of find myself here when I play. Those half steps. Right? into the minor pen. All right, so on that, all I was doing is concentrating on that, you know, that F sharp, or the B right there, I'm sorry. So that's a great little 3 per string little run you can do from the G string to the E. And that's all basically going to rock you with the A natural minor. Cool. Then you go to your D. Then you can kind of go up to your pentatonics. Just you mix those in, but basically, if you're really trying to, for me, when I was trying to really get a grip on this, I was definitely working on those half steps. And then you got those all over. You have them. So as you start to go into your C major scale, and that's off of your 8th fret there. Then you start, this is delving into what we call the Dorian. So there's your D, which is the second, right? You have C, then D, which is a D minor, which is the second of C scale. And you have this nice little, all those half step feels. Cool. So that's really the place where I kind of, when I was working to get these. And you're going to play in them just like everybody else does. You start playing in these, you get put into these boxes. And another great way to go is to just play two or three notes a string, or only 3 strings at a time. You can hit 3 notes at a string, or three strings at a time. Then you hit this. Then you hit this. So you start singling off 3 notes at a time. So that way you can start moving like you did with pentatonics. Another thing that I do on this to help kind of get myself in a grip to where I am, I do a lot of arpeggios, like you have a lot of 3 notes, you know. That you know, you see me do, I do like this is a C major 7th. This would be a minor. It's that shape, that tri. Up there, but anyways, you got the grip. Kind of work on those shapes, you know, so that you can find those throughout the neck as well. But the half steps are really what does it. All right, and then the next part I'm going to go over is a little bit about say playing something like this over something that you do, you know, you do more of. You don't use alternate chords as much in country, of course. But so let's take something like let's take like a Neon Moon feel. All right, I got like a track. So you got. A major. So you're going to be here. So let's see how that would sound playing more scales to that instead of a major pentatonic. So if you're, you know, instead of feel. So if you're here, so the 6 of that, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the 6 is F sharp, right? So over that, you could play your F sharp minor natural minor scale. So if you play your minor natural scale over that, let's see how that works here. So we're going to just stay in this shape right here, second string or so, from strings, first string up to maybe the 5th. So into the pentatonic. Some you have to when you're dealing with major chords, like A to D to E, some of those half steps are little. You're gonna have to use that as kind of travel notes. And then when you get into something like that, you can. So that kind of, as you play into your, it's just going to help you open up some doors. Because if you're playing an A, most of those notes are going to work because your A major scale or your A major pen is. That right there is part of your A major scale. That's definitely a note. There you go. So you got. So transferring what we learned here. From the kind of a minor feel to a major feel, you just have to kind of make sure that you pass. You use those passing tones to get you into the proper place. All right, start with this, and then we'll try to hook you up on Wednesday.